Good morning. It is Wednesday. It is our weekend, at least right now. And when I tell you that we have so many updates, most of them good. Some of them, or one of them, maybe not so good depending on your opinion. Anyway, update number 1 is I have officially quit Starbucks. So I put in my 2 weeks and everything, so my last day isn't until the 22nd. But I did quit Starbucks. No tea, no shade, nothing crazy, nothing terrible. But I just didn't like it. Like, when I was there, time drug by. Like, it went by so slow. I simply just couldn't handle it. I felt like I was just wasting my life every day that I was there. And most everybody was, like, there was no, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time saying this. There wasn't anyone there that was, like, just absolutely terrible, awful, not fun, like, ruined my day by any means. There were a couple people that I just simply didn't get along with. There were a few people that I really got along with that I really did like. Andrew, Ashley from the, original vlog I did of my first day, still love them. There's Grace and Alexa, who I really did like. Everybody else just seemed to not really give up, if you know what I mean. Like, when I applied at Starbucks in Rapid City, it was because I had edited inside that Starbucks for so long. I had been there 800 times. Everybody seemed so fun and so nice. And, like, they would be singing Disney songs together. Like, it was just a vibe. It just seemed like a fun place to work. And that's why I ended up applying and wanting to work at Starbucks so bad originally. It's just not the same here. Like, people here just seem to want to, like, show up, do their job, and leave. Which, again, that's not a problem. Like, the store runs really well. Like, no hate on that. It's not what I want. I want a job where I feel like I'm coming in and I'm going to work with a bunch of friends. You know, I want to have people who are wanting to have a good time at work. But anyway, I will no longer work at Starbucks as of June 22nd. Second piece of news, on a lighter note, David and I finally bought our plane tickets to England. So we will be visiting my sister and her husband for a couple days, and then we'll head north and spend time with David's family, which we have so much stuff planned in theory. Like, we were going to postpone the trip because of how much money we had to spend moving here to California. But the more we thought about it, like, everything we want to do, like, depends on good weather. Like, 98% of everything we're wanting to do is walking. Like, we want to walk down some sort of beach area. I don't know really the area. I don't really know what there is to do. David was just throwing out a bunch of ideas and I was just agreeing. I think we have like 8 things planned to do, and 7 of them require, like, walking around a town, walking around a park, walking down a beach, walking on this, like, nature path from one town to the other, which he said is going to be, like, round trip, like, 12 miles, which we'll see. But we basically just decided if we postpone it, we're not going to be able to do any of those things. So I'm really hoping the wind is not ruining this audio, which is why I'm using the mic. So I'm sorry if you can hear the wind. But we decided just to go for it. Like, it was going to be a ton of money no matter when we went. And so we just decided, go for it. We bought our tickets. We're going to be gone for 2 weeks in the middle of August, which kind of also goes back to me quitting Starbucks. As I started to think about it and, like, how much time I was going to have off, it was just not fair to them, you know? So I was going to have 2 weeks off in August for this trip, a week off in October for basically a family reunion type situation, a week off in November because I always go home to spend my birthday with my grandma because we share a birthday. So there is no year of my life when she is alive that I will not be going and traveling home to be with her. So I would have had to have a week off in November, and then I would take off the entirety of December because of Vlogmas. Like, the first 25 days of December, I wouldn't have been able to work because although I want a part-time job, although I do want to have a little something on the side, like, YouTube is my number one priority. Like, that's what I want to do. So I would have taken off that time to be able to do Vlogmas. I couldn't have done both. So it just seemed a little unfair. Anyways, third piece of news is that I had this, like, weird in the back of my mind memory of a really old friend of mine. We were like best friends in high school, but it's been like a decade, almost 8 years since we've talked or hung out, or like I moved out of state. And so the last time I think we hung out was in 2017. And, you just grow up, you kind of grow apart. I think he went to college. Couldn't actually tell you. I don't know. I never really kept up with him. He wasn't big on the social media thing. I wasn't super big on the social media thing. He now doesn't have a lot of social media. Honestly, I wasn't even sure how I was going to contact him. I just had this memory that he moved to California. And so I was like, I want to reach out to him and see if it's somewhere close to here, How cool would it be to reconnect? So he didn't have a Facebook. He didn't have anything. But I did still have his high school Snapchat. And so I sent him a Snapchat, just shot in the dark, hoping he still had it. And he didn't reply for a long time. I had kind of lost hope. And then I think like 5 days after I sent the message or something, I finally got a response from him. And it was basically just saying like, hey, I just got on this app literally to erase it because I don't use it. And I saw your message. I live in San Francisco. And I was like, no way, my guy. Okay, I now live like 45 minutes from San Francisco by this train that people keep telling me about. It would cost me all of $7. So we've been talking and planning. He obviously has lived here for like multiple years now. So he gave me like a list of a bunch of stuff that we could do together. And he was like, just tell me what you want to do. When can you hang out? He works like super late to like 2 a.m., I guess. So I think I'm going to wait until after I leave Starbucks. So that way I can just go on one of his days off and we don't have to worry about my schedule. We can work around his. But yeah, so we have been talking a little bit, talking about just hanging out. And so I'm going to leave it to him to show me San Francisco because I think that'd be super fun. But yeah, he was one of my best friends in high school. So I'm super excited about that. Anyway, the reason I'm outside is because I got this book, okay? And I'm not a reader. I don't read much at all, almost ever. I like self-help books, but my aunt was telling me about this book, and it's called We Sagebrush Folks by Anne Pike Greenwood. And basically she, I think, don't quote me on any of this because I haven't read it yet, and I only did like a quick search about it. But she was born and lived some of her life in like Provo, Utah. Lived some of her life, I think, in Sacramento, California, which is relatively close to where I live now. But really, she spent most of her life married to her husband in Jerome County, Idaho, which is where I'm from. So they actually ended up naming a town after her and her husband called Greenwood, Idaho. And it's directly across the freeway from my hometown, Hazleton. So it's literally about her and her husband raising her children, and she was like a school teacher, and it's about the founding creation of Southern Idaho, where I'm from. So I kind of want to read it. I've heard my aunt loved it. She said it was great, but when I searched it, it said that it has some kind of sketchy stuff in it. So don't know that I recommend it. Most people would probably be incredibly uninterested, but I'm going to read it. So we're going to start it today, see if I can get through it. Odds of me actually reading the whole thing are slim. I'm not a reader. I don't enjoy reading. I just think it'd be fun to read about the founding of where my hometown came from. My aunt and I used to adventure around Milner, which is directly next to Greenwood. And I used to joke that when I died, I just wanted them to spread my ashes around the Milner Cemetery, and which is like a 10 by 10 little teeny tiny hand-built, clearly little, short post with some, wire around it, and all the headstones there are, just, plywood. There's no actual names or dates or anything on it. It's just plywood stuck in the ground. It's just, sagebrush. It's sagebrush, old. The whole town of Milner burned down, and the only thing left standing was the bank safe. It's just the literal middle of nowhere. I'm going to sit out here. I'm going to read some of this. I might work on my planner that I got because my life is about to be very busy, which is good for you guys because that means lots of vlogs. Okay, I just came back inside. We're making lunch, which is going to be macaroni. One of my guilty pleasures in life. I have Sailing the Vagabond on the TV. I want to clean up just a little bit before David gets home, which he's been in Vegas, by the way. He's in the sky right now. So I want to do a little bit of laundry, do some regular cleaning up. I want to go to the gym because so basically we go to England in now less than 8 weeks. What's today? Let's see. It's the 11th. So 8 weeks minus 3 days. So I'm going to try and work out every single day. I'm using it as like an 8-week challenge. I'm going to try and work out every day until we go. But I also need a shower today. So I'm going to eat lunch, clean up a little bit, take off my makeup, go to the gym, come back, shower. That is the plan. It's the next day. I did not end up showering yesterday, which means we got a shower. So I went to the gym first thing this morning because you just don't shower and then go to the gym. Doesn't make any sense. So I went to the gym first. I ordered a bunch of stuff yesterday on Amazon because when my mom, maybe mom and dad, I don't know, plans are up in the air now, but when my mom comes to watch the animals when we go to England, my mom and my cat, my mom wants to love my cat. My cat does not love my mom. In fact, the last time my mom and my cat faced off, my mom lost. So basically the plan is to put the cat in the office and just shut the door. I ordered the automatic litter box so it should clean itself. I ordered a automatic feeder and one of those little water fountain waterer things. The litter box is gonna arrive in a few days, but the waterer and the feeder have arrived. Plus I got a little cat tree. I'm getting some little enrichment kind of toys. We're gonna set it up in there for her. I'm also going to have live cameras. And she's just gonna stay in the office while we're gone. But I wanted to order it early so that I can set it up, make sure they work and don't glitch out randomly, make sure that the water in the water thing and the food in the food thing last a full 2 weeks because we are gonna be gone for a full 2 weeks. So anyway, I ordered that stuff. A lot of it's getting delivered today. Some of it, like the litter box, is going to be delivered, I think it's Monday. But first things first is we gotta shower. Okay, I have showered. And it's been a long time, but I'm actually going to use this brush, Dyson brush. Jesus, I can't talk. And blow dry my hair. But first, of course, we have to put in Way leave-in conditioner. And, obviously, heat protectant. So we'll put that in. We're gonna brush my hair, although, yes, I know, it's bad to brush your hair when it's wet. Okay, I'll put my hair up in a clip. We're gonna see how much assembly this stuff is going to take. I feel like this is the waterer. Yep. The size of this is not making me hopeful, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't seem very big, which means it's probably not gonna hold very much water, which means it's probably not gonna last a full 2 weeks.
All the girls, they follow you around every day. What can I do to make you mine? Just look my way, I see you try to be cool, but it's not you. I'm the one think and feel this way on my own. You see it too. I'll go ahead, keeping on. I won't fold, open up and take me in. Don't be so cold, watching from afar, wishing upon a star. If you could only see what I see, trying to open up your eyes that been wide shut, but I believe it's not a dream. I'm gonna change your mind about me. I gotta make you see we fit perfectly. It's like it's meant to be so desperately. So just follow me, 'cause I've got the key. Let's unlock our books and find out what's inside it. Could be anything, a good thing. So let's change your mind about me. What you got to lose? Hear me out, just give me a chance. Spill your heart in the palm of my hand. Hear me out, just give me a chance. Spill your heart in the palm of my hand. I'm gonna change your mind about me. I gotta make you see perfectly. It's like it's meant to be so desperately. So just follow me, 'cause I've got the key. Let's unlock our books and find out what's inside it. It could be anything, a good thing. So let's change your mind about me. What you got to I've never been to this part of town. Everyone is dressed up here, but looks so down. Lost in a room where my shadow drowns. So glad I found you there in the crowd. All I wanted was a little connection, but they only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I'll never be like them. Out here, I'm someone else. Honey, all their eyes just taste so sweet. Honestly.
Okay, well, hopefully this one goes a little better than the last one. This one I'm hoping won't be nearly as difficult or annoying. Not that that was actually hard, like, it was actually quite simple, but the instructions were not very clear. It was just pictures with no, like, actual words, really.
Concrete jungle where dreams are sold. But your lips are worth more than gold. We don't fit in here 'cause we're too broke. Thank God I found you there in the smoke. All I wanted was a little affection, but they only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I can't fake it. I don't wanna be someone else. Honey, all their eyes just taste so sweet. Honestly, don't believe a thing they say. So tired of the games. It's not real, it's just pretend. Honey, all their eyes just taste so sweet.
Okay, well, I did not bring you in there with me this time because it's just dark in here and there's no lights. But I'm going to need to find like a little table or something to set up right here so that they're not on the windowsill. But this is flowing, looking good. And I programmed this, but obviously it's not dinner time. So, let me turn you around. Like, one, this thing talks, which is freaky just on its own. But I guess we just wait until 5:30 and see if it dispenses the correct amount of food on time. Anyway, that's currently Willow's setup. Well, I've been killing a little bit of time because since I put the food and water thing together, I've been waiting for the last Amazon package to arrive that's supposed to arrive today, which will have her cat tree in it. And actually a new tripod and stuff for me and my camera. But in between waiting for that and putting the food thing together, I decided I was going to clean up the patio because Nova goes out there and potties. So I was cleaning up the patio and I went to go pick up that dog bed that I took out there during the fire inspection, thing. I just left it out there because sometimes Scout likes to go out there and lay down. But I went to go pick it up and the biggest spider I've ever seen crawled out from underneath it and hid in the corner. And I may never be the same. I may never be able to go out there again. Like, I knew moving to California because it's, like, hot that there was going to be spiders. But, like, goddamn, that was a big spider. I don't know where it went. But I did immediately go to Amazon and put 2 of those gigantic, like, multi-gallon bucket sprayer, outdoor spray, bug spray thingy. I don't know what they're called, but it's supposed to repel bugs, specifically spiders. And then I also put in my cart, like, one of those giant screen kind of deals. So I'm hoping I will be able to use, like, the double-sided Velcro stuff it comes with and screen off, like, across the entire roof, down the side, all the way over, and then up this side. And it will hopefully, in theory, I really hope, prevent bugs. Because we do have a fly problem out there as well, because Nova Potty's out there. But, yeah, that was unpleasant. Really didn't need that today. It literally was so big, it, like, gave me, like, the weird chills through my entire body still. And that was a good, solid minute ago. But I'm really hoping that package still delivers today. It says it's going to, although I'm losing hope. Okay, well, the Amazon package did in fact not deliver. I mean, I guess it technically delivered yesterday, but it was late. So I went and picked it up this morning, and I edited pretty much all of this vlog. It is already almost 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, start a new one. We're gonna put the cat box together, and I'll show you some of the new camera stuff that I got. So thank you guys for watching this one, and I'll see you in the next one.